Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So glad you're here. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. We're going to be doing a haul of vintage and antiques today, so stick around to the end. Here we go, guys. Brand new features on the channel. We have a join button, and it has special perks. And then we have a thanks button. These help me to continue to create content for the channel. Thank you so much. Well, guys, like I said, I have a haul for you. I've got some new items that well, not new, they're all either vintage or antique items, but new to me, that I'm going to be sharing with you. And also, I've got a lot of items that I've been going through because I've been cleaning and I've been going from room to room, and I have purged, purged quite a bit, and I'm going to continue to do that until I get my hoard under control. And I have decided, as far as my clown collection goes, that I'm probably going to stick with just the antique items. Maybe a few vintage, depending on the item itself. But so I've actually put quite a bit of some of my clown stuff in the shop. So let's see what we got here, guys. I wanted to share this with you. Isn't she so pretty? I like the ones that have the hair, the actual hair. And then they have that like darker color around the eyes. I don't know what it is. It just looks so, they got more personality, I guess. I'm not quite sure why I'm so attracted to it, but I am. And if you see any dust, I apologize. If you see any hair, it's the animal's fault. Let's put it that way. And I will apologize for my nails right now because of the fact that I've had my hands in the dirt, of course, because the weather's warmed up, so I've been pulling weeds and that. And no matter how hard I've tried, I have not been able to get all of it out. So I look like, my fingernails are kind of funky, but they're clean. I promise. Okay. This little girl right here, I got from Mocha Moose. If you've been watching my channel for a while, then you've been there with me before. But she's just a little girl. She does have some paint loss on, her extremities, as you can see. And a little bit on her eyes. She has a little tiny crack on the side of her head right here. But her outfit is really cute. It's like a peachy silk with some lace. So I thought she was adorable. I grabbed her, and then I got these guys right here. This one and this one. And I can't find any markings as far as like maker's mark. There is a little bit of paint loss on both of them. Not much, a few scuffs. But we have this one and this one. And I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I got these for a good price, like around $12 or something each. And I think they're composition. And I think I probably paid probably around that much for her too. Maybe $10 to $12, something like that, I think. This right here was part of my clown collection. It's one of those little novelty gifts that you pull the little trigger on there and it has bang that comes out. It unfurls like a little flag. This was actually mine that I had like in the 80s. So, and it still works. So that's in the shop. And this is an oldie. And I can't read that from here. If you can read it. Something about globe. But it's a real thick cardboard. It's a horn. And it's in good condition, except, unfortunately, it doesn't work. I mean, the horn part of it doesn't work anymore. I can hear a little kind of something's loose in there. So I'm not exactly sure, but it's got really cute graphics on it. And this is another thing that I'm letting go of. It is a pincushion. If you look real closely there, you can see the little pin marks, but right above the 2 little red dots, there is a tape measure that pulls out, and his head is celluloid, and the bottom of it is marked Japan. I've never seen one like that before, so I'm not exactly sure how common they are, but I've never run across one before, this one, and that's the only one I've ever seen. So this little booger right here, he is sawdust filled. More than likely a carnival prize, and he's also celluloid too. He's just a cutie. He's got a little loop on top of his head so you can hang him. His hands are also celluloid, and feet too. And he's in great condition beyond the fact of he's got a little spot right there on that little blue puff on his chest that the seam has come apart. That probably needs a little stitch. At Mocha Moose, I got found some more eyeballs. Found some more rockers. I got these. They're a little cheaper than the ones I normally get because this one feels kind of like plastic, I guess. So they're not as old as the ones I normally get. And then these are also plastic too, right here. Right here. So, and I got this Mocha Moose also, or no, wait a minute, next door to Mocha Moose. I think it's called Elizabeth's Keepsakes. But this is one of those frames from Italy. It doesn't have the bubble type glass. It's just a flat glass. But it's in really good condition. Besides, there's a little piece on the right side there where one of the little, flourishes has been broken off on it. So it's not really that noticeable because it's kind of got a lot going on. It's got that Victorian type style, where it's real fancy. But it's Italy, and it's got the little hook on the back here, the little loop where you can hang it up. But I got this, and I think they were under $10, and they take like a 5x7 picture in them. And this is something that I've had in my collection for a little while. It's a triple plate silver antique baby cup. It's got that gothic handwriting on it. It says baby. But the only thing wrong with this, of course, is the tarnish, which I actually like that because it makes that gothic handwriting stand out with the word baby on it. But if you look at the rim, it's kind of bent a little bit. And I just had a baby, one of my small babies sitting in it. And that was the way I displayed it. Okay, let's see. What else do I have? Oh, I got this from Mocha Moose too, which it does have some crazing on it. And I don't understand this little, it's like a perfect circle up there. You don't really notice it straight on, but it doesn't make any sense. But it's a wall pocket, and I don't know. I was just attracted to it, and I think it was probably, I think the same as the others, like somewhere between $10 to $12. It doesn't have any cracks or anything, but it does have the crazing. Now, let me think here. Okay. This is one of the other items that I'm put in the shop that I'm letting go of. It is, I think, Kirchhoff. I'm pretty sure. It's got the wooden handle, so it is an older one. It doesn't have the plastic handle, and it works. I won't demonstrate. I know you probably, you probably know what they sound like if you've got kids, but it says U.S. Metal Toy Manufacturing, so it's not U.S. Metal Toy Manufacturing Co. So I was wrong on that one. But it's got awesome graphics. And it's only got just a little bit, minor scratches and paint loss on it. So it's in really excellent condition. Then this thing is heavy as all get out. Now, y'all can decipher this with me too, but this is something I've had. It's solid brass. It's heavy as heck. It's over 3 pounds. The hole goes all the way through from the top. So it's definitely not a vase, but I'm thinking it's a candlestick holder. That's my thoughts. But it's an awesome piece. It's beautiful. It's got that ram's head. And it's just got a really elegant look about it. Then we have a vintage ashtray. And the only reason why I got it, because normally if I get an ashtray, it's going to be, you know, like a cat head or something. Something like that. Something really, you know, odd. But this one, I was attracted to it because it was a hotel. And it's got that lion's head with the ring in the mouth. So I really like that. And it's got like a gold trim all the way around the edge. It's really pretty. And it's in good condition. Then I am parting with one of my ribbons. These guys are not cheap. But this one, it says POS? PO of A. I'm not sure, but it's definitely probably like turn of the century, I would think. See, there's probably animal hair right there. But it's got the tassel, the bullion, all that going on, the bling bling. And it says committee on top. But it's awesome piece. But see, I've got some of the red, white, and blue already up on my hanger there. So, you know, kind of overkill. And I'm trying to tell myself, I don't need 5 of the same kind of thing. I can, you know, let a few go. That's what I've been, you know, rationalizing with myself. Then we have this little spinner, which they're not that expensive. But I'm going to try to get it to focus. I don't know if it's going to. If you see right there, it says you pay. It's a pointing finger. And you spin it on the tabletop. And I'm assuming it's like a bar type situation, where you spin it to see who pays for the drinks. But this one, I think, is from Connorsville. Yeah, Connorsville, Indiana. And it's made of aluminum. So it's just a cool novelty item. Then we have my smoking clown. This guy right here, who doesn't have a body. This piece right here is like wood. And the top is like a, I don't know. I would say he's some kind of plastic. But he's got cigarettes. And he's got extras too. He's got extra cigarettes. And I haven't found one of these either. So I really didn't have anything to compare him to. It's just, honestly, he's a cool dude, but I just don't know. And I'm not sure what happened to him. Why he's just a head. But he was so unusual, I had to have him. So, that's another piece from my clown collection that I'm letting go. And then we have these items here, which I made. And there's this one, which this is an old crusty, rusty frame, but it's got glass. And I cut out a picture and put it in there, and then put this curious things on there. You could probably glue like a magnet or something on the back of it and put it on like a refrigerator or, you know, any kind of magnetic surface. But I thought it was kind of neat. You know how I am. I like the eyeballs and the hands and all that stuff. So I did this. And then this one right here. Now this doesn't have any glass. It was kind of like a stickery type surface, but I put like the Mod Podge or Mod Podge. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it, but I put that on there, and then I painted the frame, which is a plastic. It's plastic, and placed, you know, the cardboard and stuff on the back of there. Now this doesn't have a hanger on the back of it either, but I'm sure it would be easy enough to rectify putting something on the back of here. I just ran out of those little sawtooths. I didn't have any more, because I've done so many projects with them when I did that gallery wall in my hallway, and I had to use a ton of those sawtooth, and I should have bought 2 packs. Instead, I just bought 1. The spinner, this is made in Germany. This is an old spinner. It would have went to a game, and I don't know if it's going to focus, but it says made in Germany right there. And you can see it's got a little bit of pitting and stuff on it, like the rusty look to it, but it's not noticeable at all on this side here at all, and it spins freely. So I got a bunch of these, and I really love these. I don't know why I like them so much, but I do. I guess it's because the dog is just kind of crazy looking. Some of them don't have, you know, a company on there, because these would be considered trade cards. Some of them in that little blue area at the top are blank, because I got like, I don't know, like maybe 5 or 6 of these, and they're all identical except that blue area. Some of them have the name and some of them are blank, and some of them are darker and some of them are lighter in color. But I just thought the graphics, the imagery, you know, I'm always attracted to something that's a little unusual, a little strange. And that face just got me. So there is a bunch of those in the shop. And then I have that crepe paper clown hat. I don't know if you guys remember that, but I had to stick it in this package here because I wanted to protect it. But it's a crepe paper party hat, and it's got this guy on it, and of course that is why I bought it. It's in really good condition. I think this is probably borderline antique if it isn't an antique. You wonder how stuff like this survived, you know? And I'm continuing. I mean, I've been going through my house like cray-cray. I've been going through everything. So I'm sure there's going to be quite a bit more that's going to be put in the shop. But, you know, I'm only one person, so it takes me a long time to take the pictures and do the research and all that good stuff to put it, you know, make the listings and put them in my Etsy shop. So this guy right here is in the shop. Dexterity puzzle. This is an antique. And it's got the mirror on the other side. Asmodor, Dr. R. Schiffman's. No longer available on the market. This was something that you didn't have to have a prescription for, but you know, you could just get it over the counter. But look at the ingredients. That's why it's not available anymore. And actually, there is a tiny bit of this left in here. So I guess people could like roll this with papers and like a cigarette, and it's for asthma. But yeah, they got a little high a little high off of it. But yeah, this is in the shop. Crazy, right? And we have another clown. This guy right here. This wee little fella. This, though, I think is paper mache. He's got a little smush there on his head. But other than that, he's unusual. And he's like a little finger puppet. I have my kitty and my poochie. This kitty right here is a cute kitty. And then the poochie is, I think it's called a Frenchie, is what they call him, is a Frenchie. He's a little anorexic. I don't know why they did him the way they did. But look at that. He's got some bug eyeballs. And you can see some ribs. He needs a meal. He needs to be fed. But, yeah. He's in the shop now, too. Yeah, believe it or not. I mean, it's crazy. I'm letting go. I mean, I didn't think I'd be able to let go of some of this stuff, but I had a strong talk to myself with myself and told myself, you need to get a grip, girl. So, this, I honestly think this pennant may be Canada. Honestly, I don't know. If anybody knows, what does that say at the bottom? It's not focusing. It's not focusing, but I think it might be. Could be wrong. And then I'm always attracted to the smaller pennants, I guess, just because they're easier to find a place to put them. This you probably seen. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna knock it over. You probably seen me use this at Christmas time. This like aluminum cake stand that's kind of got that embossing on it. It does have, of course, scratches and a little bit of, I don't know what that discoloration is, but it's an awesome pedestal type display piece. That's what I always use it as a display. I kind of put it in the corner of my kitchen, you know, like off in the corner, and just always put like decorations or set it on my kitchen island and use it to decorate. And then we have Charlie McCarthy book. Charlie McCarthy, So Help Me Mr. Bergen, which a little child was very artistic and decided to draw inside the front cover and inside the back cover. But the rest of it's fine. It's not actually ripped or torn, which is surprising, but they decided to decorate the blank pages. And this piece right here is a sift or sieve, or I'm not exactly sure what you call it, but I used this too. I think this might have been with my Valentine's decorations. I'm not really sure, but I had flowers in it. I used my my faux hydrangeas. Hydrangeas is what I had in there. And that's what I would use it for, is for that purpose. I just need to, like I said, I need to lessen my load. And it's just cool. I mean, you could use it for its intended purpose if you wanted to, I would imagine. But I just thought it was a cool and unusual vase. So, that's what I use it for. I guarantee that there's probably some things that I missed that I'm not showing you. Because, you know, I just been going crazy with this stuff. But, I will again give you the discount code for my shop. And I'll put that at the end of the video here so that, you know, when you go to my shop, you can use this code. But make sure you use all caps. I don't know if I told you that the last time. I may not have. But you have to use all capital letters when you put the code in, when you go to checkout. And my link to my shop is always in the description of my videos. So, I think that's all I have to cover. Although I don't know if I explained to you that they have Klarna at Etsy now, which is financing, where you can get no interest, and then you just make 4 payments with no interest. And so, honestly, I've been using that a lot. So I can get something, you know, that I really want, that I'm afraid somebody's going to take out from underneath me. So, yeah. Anyways. But I don't know what my next video is going to be. I'm really not sure. Don't know. Any suggestions, let me know. If not, then I'll come up with something. You know, I always do. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. And until next time, guys, see you later.
Nope.